Hello, I'm Alissa. I'm here at our house in the Welsh Borders. Thank you for leaving your details for this series of short videos where I'm going to share with you some simple tips and powerful strategies so that you can lead a successful or high-achieving life with the energy, sense of excitement and fulfillment that you're looking for. In today's video, we're going to look at a breathing technique. This technique, though simple, if done well, can really help you to calm an overthinking mind, this sense of not being able to switch off. It can lead you away from a feeling of exhaustion, give you more energy and help you manage your stress. It also gives people better health, a sense of being more present for people and in the moment. And I think if you're one of the people a bit like me who used to lead life 100 miles an hour, it can put the brakes on, so give you a chance to gain more clarity around how you're leading your life. We'll be looking at clarity in one of the later videos and the importance of how having a clearer picture and more self-awareness can lead to much more engagement and fulfillment with our lives. The tool we're going to be looking at today is taking 5 breaths deeper and more slowly than you might do normally. This technique may sound simple, but it was really powerful, for example, for one of my clients, a senior manager at an IT company. He was very hell-bent on building up the resources for this retirement that he was dreaming of, but he was actually ignoring some very serious health consequences. This technique was one of the key practices that he introduced to help him turn his life around and start leading the life he wanted now, rather than waiting for some retirement that, quite frankly, he may never have reached with his health concerns. So let's dive straight in and try out this technique together. So I invite you now to get yourself comfortable wherever you're sitting or standing, put down anything you might be holding, and have a go at this breathing technique as I talk you through it. So we're going to look at what might be called technically a diaphragmatic breathing technique. We're really wanting to engage the belly as we breathe. A lot of people breathe only from the chest, which is quite a shallow type of breathing, and it doesn't allow the full amount of oxygen that we would normally be able to take into our bodies as we breathe, and leads to energy dips, lack of focus, lack of concentration and poor memory. So by breathing in this fuller way, we're looking to initiate the breath from the belly. So if you like, you can also put a hand on your belly, and as you now start to take one breath a little bit more slowly and deeper than you would normally, see if you can imagine a balloon inflating in your stomach, so that as the breath starts, the stomach, which needs to be relaxed, can move out. It's a sense of breathing in and down into the pelvis. So your energy is moving wider and downwards as you breathe, which is contrary to how a lot of us tend to breathe. If I ask someone normally to take a deep breath who does not know the technique, there's often a tendency to take quite a military style and breathe upright and more rigidly. So soften your belly, start the breaths from the belly, and then allow the breath to move up into the lungs, engaging the lungs, filling the rib cage. You may even feel the breath move all the way up to under the collarbone. Pause briefly at the top, maybe for a second, and then as you exhale, think about exhaling just as slowly as you inhaled. And see if you can bring a little bit more ease into the body. By this I mean dropping the tension level from wherever it may be at the moment in your body. In this way we should feel more settled as we continue to breathe. So as I keep talking, see if you can continue this technique of initiating the breath from the belly. So you may feel your hand on the belly hopefully moving as the breath starts. And then at the top of the breath you feel a slight movement maybe in your upper hand, and then reversing this as the chest then can collapse and the stomach can collapse at the finish of the breath. Research shows that taking 5 breaths done this way, so just a couple of minutes, is enough to switch you out of a stress response into your recovery system that's important for things like digestion and sleep. It's okay to live in a stress response. A lot of us enjoy the buzz, the feeling of living on adrenaline and having a busy, high-achieving life. The dangers come, particularly to your health, when we stay in this stress response and don't switch into our recovery response, which is important for things like sleep and digestion. So think about how you might incorporate this type of abdominal breathing into your day. It may be that at the moment this technique feels quite strange to you. That's because a lot of us are what I call chest breathers. We breathe only from the chest and we're not engaging our diaphragm. If you find it difficult, you might even like to, as a practice, think of forcing the stomach muscles out to initiate the breath and not worrying about breathing from the chest at all. Practice it. It's worth practicing it because this way you'll get a lot more oxygen into the brain, you'll have more focus, better memory and more energy. In order to make this part of your lifestyle, it's important to actually think how you're going to create a habit of breathing in this way. It doesn't mean all day long we need to sit and breathe in this very slow, calm way, but you need to perhaps think about ways you could take 2 or 3 breaks during the day to take a minute out and do, say, 5 breaths in this deeper and slower way. Ideas for this might be to set a smartphone alarm to go off at either set or random times during the day. Maybe stick up a post-it saying breathe on your desk, or a little note in your diary to check in with yourself every evening. Did I take a few breaks just to sit and breathe? This mind-body approach underpins a lot of the life coaching or personal coaching that I do. I have set aside some time to offer some free breakthrough sessions. In these sessions, we can jump on a call and explore where you are now and what you might be struggling with, where you'd like to be, and the best strategies for getting from one to the other. If you'd like to do so, please click on the link below and complete the short form, and I'll get straight back to you. Thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.